I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes. I moved to a different house, as you guys can see. I just wanted to make sure that the server wasn't resetting. Now, I didn't see a notification pop up in the corner, and I could be rudely interrupted here in about 5, 6 minutes. But yeah, as you guys can see, I have moved house. I'll just repeat myself a little bit. Um, did the game update? I don't think the game updated. I have to take a look. Did it? Scream info. Yeah, that's up. That's good. That's fine. Update information. Okay. Don't know why it does this. Whatever. Alright. Anyway, as you guys can see, or maybe you guys can't see, I'm checking my stream right now. It is actually fairly dark, and there's really nothing I can do about that. Um, but as you guys can see, I moved to a different location than that little hut thing I logged off at, simply because I wanted to make sure that the stream wasn't going to just randomly end, because it was still, server reset. So, I was checking. So far, it seems like it, because I was sitting here for about 5 minutes before I started stream just to make sure that I forgot I locked myself in. Just to make sure that the stream, like I said, wasn't going to randomly end. So, all in all, it seems like everything's fine, but I could still be rudely interrupted here in about 5, 6 minutes and just be stupidly wrong. But it doesn't seem like it because I've been sitting there for a very long time. Oh, right. Now, I don't know if there's anyone in chat yet, so I'll wait a minute. But, I had some people ask, in general, what is the main goal of this game? The main goal of this game is more or less just to survive. You can build houses, build locations, but the main goal, the main concept, is just to survive. Now, excuse me, I was about to let my cat out of the room, but I forgot that the other dogs are eating. Don't particularly want the cat out there to cause problems. But the main goal of this game is to survive. And you can survive in a multitude of different ways. You can just scavenge by kind of like what I'm doing right now, going from building to building, going from town to town, scavenge your gear, scavenge everything. You can live off the wild up in the hills. They took out bow crafting, where you can make a bow, but they do plan on bringing it back. They did, there is still a bow in the game, I believe, but you just have to find it. You can't make it anymore. Oh no, don't start, Loki! I can't let you out right now. No. The dogs are eating. I'll let you out as soon as they're done. So, shh. Calm, cool, collected. Well, we're gonna have to deal with the cat meowing for a little bit. But, anyway. One of the main goals, again, is just to really survive. You can set up different base locations and stuff like that, but more or less, you don't really want to do that if you're going to be streaming a lot, simply because most streaming houses, people find out where you guys are located and destroy those things really quickly. But yeah, basically, sorry, the door was opened. I really don't know how to explain. Most of this really is just you survive. You gather loot, you progressively get more loot. The one thing about this game is that nobody is better than you because they have, like, they've paid to win or anything like that. The entirety of this game is based around if you have a gun or not. But even then, that's not something that can guarantee a win in a fight. You can win against someone with a gun with your bare fists. You can even fucking, for example, pick up a can of peaches and then just hurl them at someone. That doesn't do a lot of damage, but you could actually hurt someone doing that. It's one of those things where the whole goal of this game is just to thrive. It's basically life, but in a post-apocalyptic scenario. Now, I don't particularly like living up in the hills, simply because, well, they took out bows and arrows, so you'll have to hunt with guns. Now, hunting with guns isn't all necessarily a bad thing, mind, but I don't necessarily want to, be hurt up there shooting my gun. But I also don't set up bases. There's so much you can do. You can set up a base. You can be a mobile person like I am. If you have a shovel, you can bury caches and hidden locations around the map and go and put your shit there. But it's just one of those things where this game really is what you make it to be. If you want to just be some kind of really bad person, a raider and stuff like that, some people will start on a low server that has barely anybody or nobody and gather all the gear and then go to a high populated server and then start shooting at people. But it's one of those things where this game just really is what you want it to be. Now, it doesn't necessarily do everything right. It gets a lot of things wrong. And being the size of a map that it is, and being the engine that it is, there is glitches, there are bugs, there are problems. But a lot of it is not in your way. For example, there is a bug but they fixed most of these ones that I'm about to bring up now. For example, if you see this, you can pick it up and put it on your chest, but it won't actually be there. Oh, I thought that was a person. There's many, many different ways to figure out about the bugs. And if you see the bugs, a quick relog will fix most of the issues, so you don't have to concern yourself, really, about problems or issues or anything like that. The other issue is the frames. A lot of the big towns will you can kind of see right now the frames are kind of stuttery a little bit. A lot of the bigger towns will do that sometimes. Simply because of just the sheer size. Now on PC, which this is not, a lot of these rooms, like almost every single room in every single building is open. You can go into all of them. But on console, you'll come across doors where they're barred off and closed and all that stuff. And that's because that room does not exist in consoles. They've deleted selected rooms in not every building. For example, all the doors here in the police station are open. But if we were to go to Let's go over here. This is a bad example. But, essentially... Oh, yeah, here you go. You'll see buildings and walk inside, and you'll see doors like this. The room behind this is deleted. It does not exist. But on PC, most of these are not like this, and you can go in it. There's still some that are like this, but most doors are open, and you can go inside. They've done a lot to this game to make it to where it can run on consoles. And to be fair, now this is... A lot of people like to argue this point, but... You know, factually, DayZ and the Arma maps from the Arma games, because this is Chernobyl from Arma 2, I believe. Arma 2, Arma 3. I think it's Arma 2. And it is one of the largest maps in... Well, not anymore. There are games out there that have bigger maps now, but... It is still one of the largest maps in gaming, in the gaming sphere. Not anymore, of course, but at the time, DayZ... is that a base in the middle of town? That's not suspect at all. Anyway, in the gaming sphere of things, DayZ's map is huge. I don't know much of any game that within, it takes you like 2-3 hours. Yeah, I'm back. I made sure everything was good. I made sure everything was great. I made everything was Gucci. But along the point is, this is one of the biggest maps. I don't know many games that where the map is so big it takes you real life hours to get from one side to the other. I know there's a couple games that are like that. I know there's like 2 or 3. But, don't know many. You can have upwards to, I think, about 60 people per server. On this server right now, I think there are 10 to 15. It's not a really high populated server that I've picked right now, because I just don't like being shot at. When I'm streaming, I'll go to a little bit of a lower populated server. I've got like 3 servers saved, because I don't particularly want to get shot at too much, especially if I'm explaining things or showing around the map and stuff. High populated servers, though, are quite fun. Is that a... No. Okay. That looked like a player base, and I was very confused. But yeah, another thing is I think I can feel that question coming. You cannot play this game solo. There are no solo servers that are, you know, like custom servers. Well, there is. You can buy yourself a server and then lock it and nobody else can get on that server. But no, some people really care. Like, there was this other person that was asking me about this game, and they're like, well, you know, I don't want to play it because I can't have a solo server. Yeah, you can. There are other people on this server right now. I could get shot at and killed any minute. The town that I'm in is Chernobyl, or Cherno. this is one of the highest populated towns in the game. Most people like to spend time in Cherno or Electro, the two biggest cities on the map. There is one more city that is really huge, and it's up north. It's that direction. But it's one of those things where this town is really populated and popular simply because this is where most people will spawn if you die. It's also my hunting grounds simply because there's a little trick, and I'll show you once I get there, but there's a little trick that you can gear yourself up and be almost fully military gear within a short period of time. It respawns every 15 minutes within a radius of you, and it spawns within, there's certain weapons. For example, there's only like 5 or 6 M4s. Those are finite, but everything else will spawn regularly. You'll have an infinite amount of everything else. However, the best source of renewable foods and stuff like that is to get yourself a fishing pole or set yourself up a little farm somewhere using seeds and a hoe or something like that to make a farm. That's the best source of renewable foods and so on and so forth. There is no story to this game. It's really just the survival experience. The goal is whatever you set. For example, my goal today is once I get over here to my hunting grounds that I like to go to a lot and check out the military crates, my goal today is to push north towards a military base. Up and over. Now, I don't particularly do a lot of crafting, but there is a detailed amount of crafting in this game. For example, that rope that I had, if we were to take my guns, head a little bit farther north, kill a goat or a cow or a deer, even a dog, skin them, dry the leather in a barrel using bleach and fertilizer, and turn it into cured leather, I could make myself a backpack. For me, personally, it takes too long, and I'd have to be in an area too long. Because of the other server I play on, since I'm not on that one because of the fires, the server's down at the moment. But the server I play on, if I was to sit in one place too long, you might get stumbled upon. I don't like setting up a base. So I like to wander around and do what I'm doing here and just scavenge. Whereas, like, some people do like to craft. Like, I don't mind crafting. I'll do simple crafting. I'll show you something real quick right now. For example, and let me put my gun away. For example, this is considered crafting. This little thing right here. I can take the canister off the gas lamp and then put the canister on the gas lamp. That's technically considered crafting. I don't mind doing that. It's also crafting to create this hand drill kit that I did earlier. So once you get a fireplace, you can, make a fire and cook your food. It's one of those things where I don't mind doing small crafting, but like for the big thing, for example, making yourself a backpack or making yourself a full set of clothing, you're going to have a barrel and have that thing set up to cure leather and make hard leather to be able to make something out of that. And if I can find a barrel, I'll show you a barrel. I won't do any crafting with it because it takes too damn long. But I'll show you the different types of things you can do with the barrel. Ooh. I'm tempted, but I won't. But yeah, well, one of my biggest things about crafting is, like, basically the fact that I actually love the crafting. It's the fact that it's really detailed. You have to go through step by step. For example, if you want to make a nailed bat, you need nails and a bat, and you can make a nailed bat, obviously. Or if you want to, you know, make a fireplace, you have to go collect the bark, the wood, every little thing right then and there to make a fireplace. Like, it's really detailed crafting. However, again, my playstyle, I don't like sitting in one place for too long because that just means someone can find you and shoot you. And on the server that I usually play on, the wolves, the northern wolves, will hunt you down and probably kill you. Those were people. Well, they were down there. I seen their little orange-ass backpack as they ran. Now, there's two of them, so I'm guessing I'll just have to play friendly. This could be where I die. Oh, I don't like that. That's some weird popping. Whatever. Now, I seen the people go that direction, so the people that shot behind me, or the person, has to be completely different. Okay. The problem is, I've been looking for a damn scope for my damn gun for a while now, so the factoid is I don't know if I'll be able to do this, a long-range fight that I don't want. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. And if they are different people, they might associate that shot with me if they are looking. I don't like that. Oh, I will if I see them. I just didn't want them to get the drop on me, so I was going to, quote, play friendly. See, there is a military base right over there, and that's probably where that person was at. But that sounded like a sniper, and I don't necessarily want to go against someone who's sniping. Zombies are angry. Now that's the thing. I closed those doors down there, and I have a ladder he has to climb. So someone ran from zombies. Where exactly is another question. I'm trying to protect myself from being shot just in case someone's trying to sneak up on me. Because I'm not trying to, reveal myself to get shot. That was definitely over here somewhere. I don't know if I should bring out Boomstick Henry, because I don't even know if I have that loaded with the right ammo at the moment. That's one thing about this game. With how realistic the damage values is, sometimes it gets a little wonky. But with how realistic the damage values and all that kind of stuff is, you can be killed in one shot. If they hit you in the right spot. So I'm trying to be cautious to not get hit by whoever that was. I heard a shot, and it's coming from, I believe it's probably Church Tower. If I had a sniper, I'd be able to confirm. Alright, well, let's clear out this area first. See if we can find the zombies there. Does that mean he went inside? Ooh, the zombie goes inside. Now, the zombie might end up being attracted to me because of my footsteps. But the fact that it went up and went inside... I need to hurry up and get rid of this damn bright-ass blue backpack. I am doing good. How about you? Yeah, can't we all? Or can't we all? That's not English. I've been playing, you know, since the mod on Arma 2 for PC, but I'm on consoles now for the DayZ standalone. There's the people right there. Did they see me? I was going to head north just to one of the military bases, more than likely airfield, just because, you know, for the stream, for the action. But now I see people here, so it seems like I'm either going to try to be friendly or shoot them in the face, one of the two. I usually play first-person servers only, but, excuse me, a friend wanted to play on a third-person a while ago, so now I'm stuck on third-persons. You know how hard it is to be stealthy with a bright blue backpack? Now, there's another person somewhere around here besides those two. So, I've got to be careful, because there's at least 3 here. And I think those 2 are running from the third person. So, it's going to be rather interesting. So I don't know who to help. You know, that third person could be on his revenge for getting shot and killed by these people. He could be trying to get them. These people could just be innocent newbies who are wanting to learn a thing or two about the game. Art. Really? Now I'm all sorts of confused. Where the hell did that guy run off to? He ran that direction. Well, let's get back to tracking then. Hopefully I don't get spotted first, but that's always a possibility. You know, I forgot this place existed. This would make a nice base if it wasn't smack dab in the middle of Cherno. Well, okay, Cherno's warehouse district, factory district. I'm tempted to get up on the roof to see if I see the guy, but screw it, let's do it. I wonder if that guy's hostile, because I seen another person he was with until, well, recently. I wonder if he was actually just chasing. I don't know where he could be, and that just really irks me. Just a friendly person, casually walking. Not hostile, not, Oh, I'm totally hostile. I'm just not going to tell him that. Okay, I don't know where Mr. Orange Backpack went, and that's really disturbing. Well, that's a zombie. He killed it. Alright then. Huh. Okay. Mr. Orange Backpack. Well, you know, alright. Well, time to head north then. Just be on my guard. Oh, this is not going to be... I don't like it. This game always causes high paranoia. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm still alive. I don't know where Mr. Orange Backpack went, and that's what's disturbing. There's that body he killed right there. He's been up and down this area looting, because there's all sorts of doors open. To be fair, he could be in any of these buildings. I wish you'd hurry up and attract like a zombie or something so I could see where he is. So that way I can feel safe. Alright, well, head north. Get to military base. Profit. Well, I don't know so much about the profit, but, you know. Fact of the matter is, I've seen 3 people. That Mr. Orange Backpack had someone else with him. It was not a zombie, was not chasing a zombie, so on and so forth. Now, that person has disappeared, and I've only seen Mr. Orange Backpack. So I could be being watched right now by Mr. Orange Backpack's friend. Now, Mr. Orange Backpack was following this other person. Now, he could have been chasing him, trying to, you know, catch up to him and murder him to death. So, that could also be a thing. And he might have found wherever the guy is and murdered him to death. Because I did hear a gunshot. So, the guy could have pulled out a gun and shot him and so on and so forth. Now, of course, that person who got shot could have been Mr. Orange Backpack, and then someone else stole Mr. Orange Backpack's backpack, so there's a new Mr. Orange Backpack. Conspiracies. But, I just don't like not knowing where anyone is at the current second. Now, granted, that gunshot did sound like it came from Church Tower, but I could have wholeheartedly been wrong. Because I'm pretty sure Church Tower is in Electro, not Cherno. So... A den of hive and villainy. Well, it's a hive of scum and villainy, but, you know, change it up there every now and then. Oh. I saw a movement. Thought it was something else. It was a rooster. Right on cue. Zombie. Hello, zombie. Okay, well, being the overly cautious person I am, I'm going to try to take some back routes to get to where I want to go, so... Now, if I remember correctly... should be up here somewhere, what I'm looking for. Okay. You know, I kind of wish to see Mr. Orange Backpack again. I miss him already. I'm already having separation anxiety. I'm getting depressed. That looks like a dick with a massive set of balls. So the goal today is to get to a military base, more than likely the airfield, and if so possible, shoot someone. Not necessarily in that order. I don't like being out in the middle of the field like this, but if I can get up into the tree line as fast as possible, I should be good. Now, I'm fairly certain this is taking me back to town, but it will take me nice around where I want to go eventually. A bit. Alright, so taking this little back route here gives me some time to consider my options of where I really want to go. There's a couple of the unmarked military bases, but I think there's like only 2 of those. I don't fully remember. And I don't necessarily want to go to those, simply because I end up getting lost fairly quickly. I will probably head to the airfield. That's probably the best bet. Oh, I hate wide open fields. Okay. Alright. Okay. best location to get shot is right about here. It's surprising how little people travel the back roads. I understand it takes a winding amount of time when you could just cut straight to the place you want to go by taking the main road. But it's surprising how little people take the back roads and the trails. I know there's a decent amount of people that do, but it's just surprising how little people actually do. So I can let my guard down ever so slightly. Not by much, but just ever so slightly. This trail hits a main road and eventually takes me to where I want to go. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call this a main road, if I'm being honest. But a road nonetheless. I'd start singing, but no one wants to hear that. Well, I guess since I'm here, I'll real quickly show you, Nico. As you can see, technically, you can sit here and create yourself a garden. And once you create a garden, you can plant foods and crops and that kind of shit in it to then have yourself a farm. I'm not going to use this. This is just an example. I just have that feeling I'm being stalked. I kind of hope I am, honestly. It'd be interesting for a gunfight. Sorry I'm not talking too much at the current second. I'm mostly listening just for footsteps and animals and stuff, for hunting and stuff. Usually, I talk a lot more than this. Okay. Pretty sure. I don't want to. Want nothing to do with it. Stick to the trail. I was going to make a little shortcut, but I'm going to stick to the trail for now. Well, the road. Yeah. Okay. I had to make up my mind if I wanted to go left or right. I'm pretty sure this is a dead end, because I've traveled this before. Unless I got myself turned around. But, it'll get me close to that town. Like, I'm 50-50. I kind of want to go to the town and stop by the watering hole in the town and get the water and then push out. But I also kind of want to avoid the town at all cost. This isn't a dead end. So I've got myself a... yeah, okay. I'm a little bit farther ahead than I thought I was. Originally. Okay. That's fine. Or did I end up pushing back around? I'll figure out once I get to town. I could have done a full circle, because I might have taken a wrong turn. I don't think I did, but I could very well have. Yeah, okay. I'm a little bit farther ahead, ahead than I wanted to be, but that's fine. I don't know. Do I really want to go into town? Ah, screw it. Okay. I'm not going to be stupid and run around without a gun out. I want to, but I'm not stupid. Okay, so I'm also a little bit farther to the right than I wanted to be. To the east. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Later. You know, I figured that was a glow stick, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I ended up fooling myself into thinking I should go look at that. Alright, most importantly, let's go check out the shop over there and be done with it. The fact that there is zombies already is kind of annoying. There's the watering hole. Are you gonna charge me? Please do so. Thank you. Asshole. Please hurry up. Please hurry up. Yeah, beat your chest. Come on. Ooh, come on. Olay. Nothing. Alright, well, there's nothing here. There are damaged articles of clothing and a pristine shirt. clear the rest of the town and look for some loot, or if I want to just keep pushing north. I'm tempted just to push north and get the fuck out of town. So look around just a little bit, take a look at a couple buildings, and then we'll bounce. You know, if this wasn't run down, it was painted a decent color at some point in time. Yeah, it's a lot like 7 Days to Die in a way. Just less friendly NPCs. You've got more... but there is no friendly NPCs. Unless, of course, you play on server on PC, a modded server. But yeah, go take your nap, sleep well. Do I have a can opener? I do. Okay. So yeah, basically, PC is where you'd want to get this game if you want to put the mods in and the other type of stuff. But for the pure vanilla, you can't go wrong with any of them, really. Yeah, unfortunately, I just have it for PS4, so there is that. I should get standalone for PC, but I don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon. Don't have the money for it. No. Pike on League? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. No, that was more of an exasperated sigh, because I know you're going to do whatever you want, and I can't stop you. Like, I'll complain, and I'll complain, and I'll complain. Yeah. Go take your nap, sleep well. Hopefully you can get some allergies out of your system by the time you're streaming later today. Can't wait for that. I'll probably completely annoy the shit out of you on it. Yep, see you soon. Alright everyone, we're gonna push north a little bit farther, and then I'm going to get off as well, simply for the fact that there's fires raging outside. I'm very close to the wildfires that are happening in California and in Oregon at the current moment, so I would like to, you know, be prepared and all that stuff, so... Well, I'm as prepared as I'll ever be. I get off and I take frequent breaks just in case I have to, you know, run for my life. The random tree noises really just irk me. I'm having Orange Backpack Man withdrawals. I wish I knew where he was. Wonder what he's doing right now. Washing his hair in a lake. Brutally beating a zombie to death with a pickaxe. Choking the chicken in the corner. I don't know. I wonder what he's doing right now. I miss him. Oh, crazy Orange Backpack Man. I was going to blow your brains out all over the floor, but I don't know where you are. And I miss you. For naught, I've only seen you for like 20 seconds. But I know it's destiny. That I will find you, and I will brutally murder you. Orange Backpack Man, I will see you one day. But it is my desire to see him again. Ugh. The times he and I will have. I mean, just think. I can eat his meat and he'll always be with me forever. I'm not a cannibal. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Shush. There is no factual evidence to prove that I am a cannibal. How close am I to my destination? I don't know. But we'll get there. And hopefully we'll see an Orange Backpack Man again. I would love to see him again. Maybe Black Backpack Man. Although I don't know if there is a Black Backpack Man. I didn't see a Black Backpack Man. I just seen Orange Backpack Man with someone else. I don't know what he was wearing. I'm glad it is not raining right now. I don't want to get my character wet. I don't want to get wet. I don't want to die. I don't want to get cold. I don't want to get a cold. Okay, so I'm fairly certain. Yeah, okay, I'm getting close to where I want to be. So let's go clear out Mr. Campground. There's not going to be much down here, if anything. Except for someone's base that just loaded in. I don't know if this guy's currently working on it or if he's, you know, got raided, got hit. There's absolutely nothing here, so I have to assume he's building this base. Good for him. Or her. He, she. Them. They. Whatever. And it's recent, too. Maybe. I don't know if it is or not. It's a good place to set up, to be fair. I thought that was Orange Backpack Man for a sec there. I got excited. Personally, I think I should set up a little camp. Not necessarily a base, just like a small little camp. Because I want a place to start growing food so I don't have to worry about looking for food too much. Because once I get to a certain area, that's going to be my new hunting grounds. My main hunting grounds is Cherno, but once I get to a newer, more fun area for stream, that's going to be my new hunting grounds. And once I get to that new area, and I, thank you, just put that in my boot. Okay. That is, of course, if I don't die trying to get there. Just straight up walking into that person's base. It's not the smartest idea in my book. But I was pretty confident that I could open up and fire a whole bunch of gunshots and at him before, you know, anything happened. It really is a decent place to set up, because you've got a medical thing here for all the medical stuff. Which I really don't need any of, but I can take a look around and see if I do have anything here I want. Blood collection kit, codeine pills. I absolutely forgot what codeine pills do. What changed? I sometimes hate how finicky the inventory system is. There we go. Okay, you go there. You go there. I don't know where anything else goes. I'm fairly certain this is supposed to go down here. Which means this goes here. And this goes down here, so I can put this away. That really annoys me. Just stay in your damn spot. Alright, codeine pills. You guys do... Yeah, I really don't care about that at the moment, but I'll take it. Okay, so... let me open up an app on my phone and figure out exactly where I am. Okay, so I'm fairly certain I'm here, which is fine. That's hour 38, and about an hour. So I've been streaming for about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. I don't know if I should call it here, considering it's raining. Let me check my schedule thing real quick. If I go in there, I'm so tempted to lock it, but someone would definitely know someone's been in here if that's locked. So... let's see, check my schedule real quick. Well, I should get off now, but here's the thing. Unfortunately, I apologize, everyone, that I wasn't able to get too much done. I wasn't able to get as far north as I wanted to get. I'm actually close to where I want to be, to where I wanted to stop, but it would take me another 30 minutes to an hour to get there, depending on which direction I decided to go. But I don't have time for that right now, as, again, the fires are... It's a really scary situation. Um, but it's one of those things where I'm still safe, I'm fine, if anyone really cares. However, I shall be back. I don't think any more tonight. I think I'll be back tomorrow, depending on the situations. I might take a small break and be back. Maybe Friday. Today's Thursday. I mean Saturday. Regardless, thank you guys ever so much for watching. This has been Broken Exodus. If you're on YouTube, where this will be posted eventually, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. But for you guys on Twitch right now, watching with me live right now, thank you guys for the love and support, for coming in and hanging out with me, for sharing your stuff, all that fancy shit. Thank you guys again. This has been Broken Exodus. I'm checking out.